the example Srila Prabhupada gave, that if you want a reflection to be decorated, then what you should do? You must decorate the original. Automatically, a reflection will be decorated. It's a wonderful example. Let me. Yeah. So, suppose you want to decorate one reflection, no need to decorate what is there in the mirror. If you want to see the reflection, suppose what is in the mirror, if you just decorate the mirror, that will not be natural. The appearance will not be natural. But what will be the natural appearance? If you decorate your face nicely and go and see in front of the mirror, then automatically your face will be looking good. So this example is very wonderful example here. Suppose you want to make yourself happy, then the way this principle is that you must make Krishna happy. Krishna is always happy. It's not that by your offerings Krishna will become happy. No, it is about you, how you will become happy. So if you want to become happy, then you must offer your homages to Krishna, so that Krishna will recognize that you are offering your homages. So offering your homages, this sloka is explained here. Yat karoshi yada snasi yad yosi yada chijas tat kurusha madarpanam. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you act, everything you should do as an offering to me. Then you may ask why, if we offer our homages in everything that we do, then only it is possible that we will be devoted. Why it is so? If we do not offer our homages, anything that we do, if we forget Krishna, then why will we become unhappy? The reason is that we have to understand the fundamental principles. Fundamental principles here, what is that? That Sat, Chit, Ananda are the fundamental principles from which we are the part and parcel of the Absolute Whole. The Absolute Whole is Krishna, who is Sat, Chit, Ananda. So Ananda, or the happiness that we are looking for, is presence in full in Krishna, but in a portion in us. Unless we become connected to God, Yoga Jukta Visuddhatma Vijitatma Jitendriya Sarvabhutatma Bhutatma Kurvana Pinalipyate. So the process is that one must connected to Supreme Personality of Godhead through the process of yoga. The yoga means the linking process. When the river or rivulet is connected to the rivulet is, if the rivulet is connected to the river, then the paddy field can be supplied with the water. Suppose you want to do some cultivation to sow some seeds and get some grains out of it, then you need sufficient watering to your field. So if your happiness is the fruit that you want to cultivate from this khetra, this body which is awarded to you, must be cultivated by your divine soul with the bhavana. Bhavana means the consciousness. So consciousness is that it must be connected with Supreme Lord. Nastir buddhi ajuktasya. Those who are not connected, they don't have intelligence that how they can attain the peace. Nacha ajuktasya bhavana. They don't have this consciousness that how can the peace or the happiness be flown from the river to my field. See, if the river is the Krishna consciousness and your field is the one to be supplied through the current connection or the channel called rivulet, through which the water will flow from the river to your field. So that sloka explains in Bhagavad Gita 2.66. Nastir buddhi ajuktasya na chajuktasya bhavana na cha bhayavayatah santi asantasya kutah sukham. Nacha abhavayatah santi asantasya kuta sukham. So without a loving feeling or exchange of Krishna consciousness being established, there is no possibility that this ananda principles be flown from the source to these destinations. If our body is the field or destinations to be filled with the happiness of Krishna consciousness, then it must be connected to the source. Source is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And how it will be connected, that process is called yoga. So Bhagavad Gita says, Yoga Yukta Visuddhatma Vijitatma Jitendriya Sarvabhutatma Bhutatma Kurvan Apina Lipyate. So that process by which one should link yourselves with Supreme Personality of Godhead by conquering the influences of these senses which takes away you to surrender to Krishna. So one must gradually practice the process of conquering over the Indriya and be controlled. Uddharete atmanam atmanam na atmanam avasadayat. So this Indriya, unless conquered, unless regulated towards the divine consciousness of serving Supreme Personality of Godhead, they make us fall down. So that the practice of this process of this Indriya being surrendered to Rishikesha, the controller of the senses is really Rishikesha. If they are surrendered through this process, Jat Karosi, Jadasnasi, Jadduhosi, Dadasi Jat. That is called the offering of homages. These are the basic principles of Krishna consciousness that by what one must link himself to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So what is the reason that we are unhappy? The reason is that Krishna bhuli sei jiva anadi bahirmukha ateva maya tarate sansarera dukkha. We are suffering because we have forgotten Krishna. So now what is that we have to do? We have to remember Krishna. How can we do that? When in our every activities we remember Krishna, we offer our homages, tani sarvani samjamya Jukta sitamat paraha vasahi jasya indriyani tasya pragya pratishtita. With our solid intelligence, this fine tuned Krishna consciousness intelligence when is called pragya, when we know that all of our senses must be regulated to be connected jukta asit mataparaha with the transcendental activities or senses of Supreme Personality of Godhead. It's like decorating your original face. When we water to the root, automatically the branches and leaves get rejuvenated. Jatha taro mulana nischanayena trupyanti tatvaja pasakha. Just like when you water at the root of a plant, automatically the branches and leaves are get rejuvenated. But if you directly try to water to the branches and the leaves, it will not be. So like our process of satisfying the senses is that we are directly watering on the leaves and branches, but not watering to the root. So these examples are wonderful examples, whether watering at the root or decorating the original face, then the reflections get automatically decorated. So that process is to be understood that this Krishna consciousness process is the linking process. So this linking process, you may say that karma, jnana, dhyana, these are many other processes are there. So through your karma, if it is not linked, you may say that I am doing my duty as per Vedic instructions, this and that. But yajna, Purusha is Krishna, even though you are following superficially Veda, doing karma. But if you are not understanding the purpose of the Veda, Vedaischa sarve ahameva vedya Vedanta krita Veda vidya vacha, then your karma will not yield the desirables of happiness. Similarly, in the speculative process of knowledge, if your jnana is not linked to understand Supreme Personality of Godhead, dadami buddhi yogam tena jena mam upajanti te, however a devotee get all the required knowledge, that knowledge which cultivate Krishna consciousness is the jnana yoga. That karma which cultivate Krishna consciousness is karma yoga, and that dhyana which meditate on Supreme Personality of Godhead, that is called dhyana yoga. So yogi, we all should be yogi. Yogi means linked to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Be it karma, jnana or dhyana, unless they are linked to Supreme Personality of Godhead, then they will not yield any successful result. Even though you may say these are some spiritual activities, you are doing good karma for the betterment of the society, this and that, you may derive many such things which appear to be wonderful but not connected to God. Then they will not get the desirables of happiness because not linked to supreme source of Sat Chit Ananda. The pleasure which is eternal and comes from Vidya will only come by the process of linking to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yukta karmam phalam tyakta शांति में अपनोति नष्ट किम अयुक्तम काम कारेत फल शक्त निबद्धते. So others who are attached to what they do, what they earn, and they want to enjoy their result, whatever they earned. Ayukta kam karana fal shakta nibaddhate, attached to the fruits. So they play a game of blaming Krishna when something is undesirable happen to them, and they claim all the desirables is owned by their own efforts. Here Daivicha Vyatra Panchakaranam is ignored when something good is obtained, and when something bad is obtained, then this fifth karana, Daivicha Vyatra Panchakarana, is only addressed. You're addressing Krishna, why this bad thing has happened to me? But when good thing has happened, oh, I have done, so I will enjoy. And this is the reason that Yukta karma phalam tektva, this result orientations of the karma is given to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Whatever you earn, that must be engaged in pleasing Supreme Personality of Godhead. And in that process, that you can get Santim Apnoti, Nashtikim. This is the process of determinations that all that you do, you must offer your homage as homages to Krishna. Ayukta Kam Karana. Those who are not linked to Supreme Personality of Godhead through this linking process of yoga, then they cannot get this happiness, and they, because of kama is a roga, and krodha is a vani. These are the two outcomes, along with the lova, moha, mada, mascharya, burns the living entity with this fire of desire, and no happiness can ever be got. So you may say that sometimes people are giving things, but they sometimes give with false ego. And sometimes one gives not as per his capacity, just has to showcase or has to do something, because everybody is giving. If he will not give, then So the spirit is important. Suppose you have the capability to decorate Lord Krishna's temple in Janmashtami, but you have the money, you have everything, but you don't want to spend the money which you keep in your bank. Karpanya dosa upahata svabha. You are buddho saranam annicha karpanaha phalayatava. Those who are interested to enjoy their result, they don't want to dedicate or surrender the result of their actions to Krishna. Buddho saranam annicha karpanaha phalayatava. So they do not do that in the appropriate manner. Means whenever you have some ability to serve Supreme Personality of Godhead, but you are not doing as per your ability, but in a smaller portions or in a smaller way, just to maintain the showcase that yes, I am also doing like that. So that will not be reflections of the true offering of homages. But if you have nothing to give, but yet you are offering just little water with tulsi to Lord, then Lord can not reciprocate your offerings with all that he has. He said, Ama bechi sujive tomar runa. When Advaita Acharya was offering Ganga water and Tulsi to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to invite Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to save this world from the influences of Kali, Advaita Acharya was mendicant. He had absolutely nothing. If he has to give something, he has to go door to door to beg something and give. Instead, he thought, I have nothing, but I can only offer Tulsi and Ganga water. So when Advaita Acharya offered Tulsi and Ganga water, Lord Krishna descended and he said, I can only sell myself to repay the debt you have created by offering Tulsi water. So here, Patram Puspam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prajachati Tasya Uprutam Asnami Pratatmana. Supreme Personality of Godhead is absolute in everything. He is not looking anything from avidya, but he is looking everything from vidya. Avidya has nothing to do with. All these opulences, unlimited universes are all belonging to him. Mai sarvam idam pratram sutra maniganayas. Aham sarvasya prabhu matah sarvam pravartate. Everything is belonging to him. So he is not in need of the wealth or anything from avidya is not required for Krishna. But when these homages are mixed with devotions, bhaktya prayachati, then it becomes vidya. The transcendental devotions and surrenderness that you add with this dravya become the source of vidya or Sachidanandamaya. So this transcendental offering accepted by Krishna, and in essence, Krishna gives anything and everything possible. So that is the process that one must surrender to the process of yoga with a right intentions. Right intention means if you are giving the dravya, the intention is something else, then that is not the right intentions. So Krishna is looking after the right intentions. There is a story in Lord Jagannath Puri when one aristocrat and arrogant person came to the temple and asked all the priests that I want to offer 1 lakh rupees and you have to offer that in the same day to Lord Jagannath. You have to spend everything in the same day. And then you should not save any money out of it. So in one offering, you must finish all the 1 lakh rupees. It is not this time. It is some 400, 500 years ago. That means in 1 rupee almost we can get like the grains or etc. equal to 1,000 rupee. So he has offered 1 lakh rupees. Means how these many items can be offered to Lord Jagannath. So all the priests were surprised that how we can spend 1 lakh rupees in one day. So then the priests were looking for a solution. Lord Jagannath dreamed them. Ask this person to give only beetle, and that is made up of Gajamukuta. Gajamukuta means there is a pearl which is coming from the head of elephant. So to get that elephant, one must kill many elephants to get that Gajamukuta, the pearl from the head of the elephant. So then the person was surprised that how we can get Gajamukuta by killing so many elephants. Each elephant is expensive that time. So within 1 lakh rupees, he cannot buy that many elephants also. So then he surrendered. So with arrogance, or with false pride, we cannot win the heart of Krishna. Or with the amount of money, wealth, whatever has come to us, has been given by Krishna. One neither be arrogant nor be kripana, miser. So if one become miser or become arrogant of the wealth, then Krishna will not accept the homages. One need to be very submissive, humble, and offer anything with greatest devotion. So that is the process. This process, yoginam api sarvesa madgatanantaratmana shraddhavan bhajate jo mam samit yukta tavamata. One may be follow the process of tapasya, jnana, or karma, but a yogi who is be tapasya, be jnani, be karmi, or be simply one who offer his homages like the fruit vendor here, seeing Krishna's beautiful form, he got attracted. Kandharpa Koti Kamanya Vishesha Shobham. Even in exchange, there is nothing, few grains only left in the hand of the child Krishna when he wanted to give in exchange some grains from the reserve of Mother Jashoda. But until the both folded hand palms hold some grains till Krishna reaches the fruit vendor, only few grains, maybe 10-20 grains left in the hand, all other fell down. So when the fruit vendor saw there is nothing in exchange to get from Krishna, but he got very attracted by the beautiful form of Krishna. Then what values of these grains in front of this most executive beauty of Lord Krishna? With that, he surrendered to Krishna and gave all the fruits, whatever Krishna can carry out of love, not in exchange of the grains. So normally he was giving everybody only those value of fruits, means whatever grain he got in exchange, that when he or she got in exchange, that much only she used to give. But here to Krishna, she absolutely not got anything in exchange. So what she has given is only out of love and affections towards the beautiful form of Krishna. He got so attracted. So anyway, if we get attracted toward Krishna with jnana, knowing Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, or we got attracted toward Krishna by regulating our senses, knowing the senses should be surrendered to Krishna for the pleasure of Krishna, called tapasya, or dhyana yogi, or jnana yogi, or karma yogi. Act day and night hard for the pleasure of Krishna. So in whatever way, or simply get attracted toward Krishna and offer your homages, see the beautiful form of Krishna. This yogi gets the ultimate happiness. This yogi who somehow or other, with any process of linking, get connected to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Among them who chosen Krishna as the heart and soul, madgatenantaratmana, Shraddhavan bhajate jo mam. If he offer his homages with a great faith and affections toward Krishna, then he is the highest. So here, in exchange to the offerings of the fruit vendor, Lord Krishna given as many pearls can be filled in the basket of the fruit vendor. But not only this wealth, but also he has stolen the heart of this fruit vendor. So stealing the heart of the devotee is the great character of Krishna. Sarva being churagraganyam purusham namami, the aneka janma arjita papa choram churagraganyam purusham namami. He being the greatest thief who steals the heart of the devotee also steals aneka janma arjita papacha chauram. He steals all the sins that is accumulated in the heart of the devotee. Giri prasaranam api paparasins. They may be deposited like a big mountain, yet Krishna steal all those sins. And what else? Haranti mana. He also steals the mind of the devotees. You can see here Krishna definitely stolen the heart of the devotee. Fruit vendor here, he has stolen the sins of the fruit vendor, and he has attracted the mind of the fruit vendor just because of his sublime faith. So this is loving exchange with Krishna. The principle is that we should endow it with absolute faith, devotion, and we should have some kindness in us. Otherwise, if there is no kindness, seeing Krishna also will not offer our homages, being miser. So miser is not having any kindness. So here, if the miserliness present, then the fruit vendor would have not given the fruits. Then reciprocate beyond, Krishna reciprocate beyond our expectations. So that whatever we do, a small thing possible to us, simply giving something, what we cook for eating of ourselves, instead we offer to Krishna. Jiva do, or speaking few words to glorifying Lord. If you engage this tongue, then there is nothing much required. You simply, whatever you eat, you can offer to Krishna. Whatever you speak little word to glorify Krishna. Maybe a song, a prayer, or you may give a good class. So engage your tongue and your ear in hearing. This simple process of Krishna consciousness attract Krishna. So that way, a devotee get the releasement by seeing, by offering, by associating, by engaging in various activities of Krishna. So through this, one actually get the happiness of Krishna, just like he is decorating his original form and image automatically get decorated. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Any questions?
Thank you very much, Prabhu, for the class. Hare Krishna. Yeah. If someone is giving Krishna daily, like tulsi water, so what type of changes will happen? Like how fast he can grow in Krishna consciousness? It depends upon its prayerful mood, right? So, can you please?
Yeah, if somebody offers tulsi water to Krishna, so he will get devotion. There is no doubt in it. But if he is not having that faith, he is simply doing as activities. He is neither having faith on tulsi nor in Krishna. Then he still will get the result. It will take a long time. But if he has good faith in Krishna as well as in tulsi water, then he will get the merit soon.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. And one more thing, like when we can we take the leaf of the tulsi, plug the leaf of the tulsi? Like, what is the process of plugging the leaf tulsi?
Yeah, one should not plug tulsi anytime. So it should be before 12 o'clock so that the sunshine is soft. That is the reason. And other days like Dwadasi, we do not plug tulsi. So there are processes. One should not plug just like we should recite the mantra Tulasi Krishna Prayasi. Chinnomi Tvam Varada Bhavamahe. I'm plucking this tulsi leaf to offer as homages to the lotus feet of Krishna. Please be merciful to me. Allow me to get you for the service of Krishna. That is the mantra. Then one must water little bit to Tulsi Maharani, get the permission of Tulsi Maharani, then plug and offer to Krishna. That is the process.
Yes, Prabhu. Like in many people, you plug this tulsi leaf for Ayurveda purpose, also for tea making and all these things. So, how can we?
They are not doing in a process of devotion. So they are doing artificial means they are not. They will not get the devotions in it, and there can be offenses as well if they are not doing properly.
Yeah, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavad Pranam.
Prabhuji, in this sloka, it is said that everything can be done for the satisfaction of the Lord. And at the same time, it is also said, Sarvadharman Paritaja, everything just surrendered unto him, gave up everything and just surrendered unto him. So how to understand this?
So everything is for the satisfaction of Krishna. And Sarva Dharman, what is Dharma? Dharma is that what we see that is natural to us, natural activities, natural tendency. So we may define our dharma for our body, for our relatives of the body, putra, dara, gruha, adishu dharma, deha, geha, parijan, adishu dharma. So dharma can be wide to your definitions, but is that the dharma? No, that is not the dharma. Your defined dharma is not the dharma. Dharmam tu sakyat bhagavat pranitam. Notpadayate jadi ratim sramayeva kavalam. Anything that is not developing love for Krishna is a waste of labor. You may name it as dharma. So this dharma was bewildered even to Karna, Drona, Pitamaha Bhishma. They were taking their own mundane dharma. Anything that pleases Krishna also pleases everybody. That example we have seen here now. If you decorate the original image, automatically all the reflections you see in the glasses will be seen as decorated. So if Krishna is not satisfied in anything, then nothing is get satisfied. If Krishna is satisfied in anything, then everything got satisfied. So Krishna, whatever he has declared, how you can make Krishna happy in the scriptures, revealed scriptures, and guided through sadhu, guru, shastra, paramatma. That process, you know, is the linking process, is the process of yoga. And through that, any other dharma, what was allowing you to do elsewhere, anything else, you stop it. Sarva dharman paritejya. You stop all other such mundane dharma. What was given you a bounded duty to spend your time, energy, and money. Stop all those things. But now only you do those activities that pleases Krishna. Jadasnasi, jadjosi, dadasi, karosasi, tat tapasyasi. Whatever you can do, any austerity, any activities, any study of scriptures, or any karma, whatever ability you have, everything you can do for the pleasure of the Krishna. Understood? So one thing is that you will do all that activities possible for you to do is only for pleasure of Krishna. And all that activities that is not meant to please Krishna should be given up. That is sarva dharman paritejya. You have given up every other religion, but you have only one religion, is that Krishna priti. Notpadayate jadi ratim. Means utpadayate jadi Krishna ratim sa eva dharma. That dharma you have to keep. All other which is not developing love for Krishna should be given up. Understood, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, one more. What is the meaning of becoming a full-time devotee?
Full-time devotee, yeah. Full-time devotee when you are doing full-time devotion, only devotion, nothing else. Okay, that is the two way. One is that you have this body and you have to maintain this body. Labho jivita javata. Just to maintain this body so that it will be suitable to offer services to Krishna. Suppose you are doing some austerity, not giving food to this body and not giving enough food, and because of that you are not able to go walk or stand even to serve Krishna. That is not the right process. So what you should do, you have to maintain this body. So whatever required for this body, but this maintenance must be in Krishna consciousness. Just like getting up early and wearing tilak and then doing your regular morning Gayatri, Japa, and attending Arati, all these things you should do regularly. So this, whatever activities you must do regularly, so to sustain this body in Krishna consciousness are required. Full-time devotee is that when he act full-time for Krishna consciousness, then he has two choices. One is that labha jivita javata should be a karmarpana. Anything that you do for the sustenance of this body, but is a karmarpana. The result is dedicated to Krishna. You can understand, suppose you have spent a long time in studying something, but after the understanding you got from the study, whatever knowledge you got, if you are engaging them in presenting Krishna consciousness, suppose you are a scientific preacher, you have studied physics, chemistry, biology from standard 1 till PhD, right? You have worked, all hard labors has been put in getting these degrees and knowledge, right? So now you have become a VI devotee. Now you learned that how this knowledge can be utilized for the service of Krishna. Imagine all that labor you had done has become a service now. That time you didn't know. But now when you have engaged the result, phala, the result of the karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, right? This phala which you wanted to enjoy for yourself by getting a job, getting money, then spend that for family life, all that is that phalasakto nibaddhate. But you have now joined Bhaktivedanta Institute, engage all such knowledge for the service of Krishna. See, all the labor, what you have done, even that time you are not knowing that you will be engaging them for service of Krishna, has now become a service to Krishna. That is the process of karma arpana. So, Jai Jana Bhaje Krishna Sevada Chatura, a wise person who serves Krishna, he knows how to surrender all of his life's activities. Suppose you have accumulated wealth, but at that time you didn't know that you are going to engage this wealth in the service of Krishna. But now you are mature. Now you want that all of your activities you have done in past also to be surrendered to Krishna. Then surrender them. All this wealth can be engaged in the service of Krishna. Engage now. So the preaching service is the dearmost service of Krishna, because Krishna himself explains in Bhagavad Gita 18.68 slokas, the conclusions, that ja idam dharma sambadam mat bhakti vidasyati bhakti mai paramkrutta lavadi tadanantara. So those who are engaging their everything possible in the presentations of Krishna consciousness, then Krishna get most pleased, and he is claiming that na tasya priyataro bhuvi na bhavitava na priya. Means there will be no more dearer persons than him who is engaged in preaching services. Then whatever you have accumulated as a result of your work, you can engage all of them in the service of Krishna. That possibility is there. So if you are doing that, then your karma pana is perfect. Then you have direct devotional service. Like hearing is a direct devotional service. Speaking the glories of Krishna is a direct devotional service. Or be it writing for Krishna, be it presenting in Krishna consciousness through a scientific manner, be in seminar, conference, whatever all that you do is a direct devotional service. So you have two choices. One is a direct devotional service, Sravana, Kirtana, Smarana, Vandana, Pada, Sevana, Dasya, Sakya, Atma Nivedana, all that service you do 24 hours for Krishna, it's a direct devotional service. Second is indirect devotional service. Whatever you have accumulated as a result, now you are engaging themselves for the Krishna. So when you are direct and indirect, both are absolute. When you are solid in Krishna karma arpana, offering all of your activities to Krishna. Second is when you are doing only the activities that pleases Krishna. Direct devotional service. Direct and indirect both make you full-time devotee. Whether you are a gresta, brahmachari, sannyasi, doesn't matter. But when your direct and indirect services pleases only Krishna, nothing else, then you are full-time devotee. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Any other question? It's already time. Prabhuji, we will close it for today then.
Okay, thank you very much. All glories to all the ashram devotees, all glories to Srimad, all glories to Prabhupada. Thai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, all the devotees, senior Vaishnavas. Tantra Srimad Bhagwatam ki jai, Srila Gurudev Ji Shripad Maharaj Ji Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Grace Akrodh Prabhu ki jai. Hare Krishna.